Welcome on in, everybody. Hello for another cast. I am co-casting today. I have the lovely Jedi with me. How are you, Jedi?
Doing fantastic as always. Always fun casting with you, and I'm ready for some good Rocket League action.
Oh my goodness, it has been so long since I've had you co-casting with me, so I'm super excited that you're here. I know we just had one over the weekend, but that was the first time in 4 months.
Oh. It feels like, yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Well, you've been grinding, you've been, playing with your team, so...
Grinding, had a lot of stuff IRL happen, so kind of, just had some stuff out of my control. But we're here, we're back,
exactly.
Things have settled. Hopefully I can get some more co-casts in with you, and then hopefully I can also get my own kind of stuff sorted there. We'll see.
Yes. Super exciting. Anyways, let's introduce these teams. Okay, so we are in CPL for week number 5. Oh my goodness, it's like, what are we, like halfway through the season? That's absolutely crazy. But we are here with SP Eclipse facing off Boost in a 3v3 best of 5 in tier 3. So you guys know I have casted SP Eclipse before, so I'm really happy to be back. We're gonna see our boy Tasers out there. So shout out Tasers, he's the one who actually hit me up for this cast. So yeah, he's a big W. So good luck to him out there. I'm gonna try and keep it neutral because we're still casting, but gotta give a little shout out to my boy. So
That's for the love.
Hi Clarky, how are you? Also, I didn't even say hi to anybody else in chat. I'm so sorry. Hi Meta, hi Baby Groot. I totally did not mean to skip over that, but yeah, we were kind of a little all over the place trying to set up. But hello everybody, welcome on in. It's good to see you guys. How are you? What's today, Monday? How's your Monday going? What's up, Nels? It's been a minute. Also, I don't think you responded to me, but I said happy birthday back in December to you. So yeah, happy belated birthday again. Let me see. Okay, SP is here. Let's go. There's Tasers and Ginger, or Vortex. I feel like I flip between those names. I'm like, yeah, Ginger, and then like Vortex. And I like halfway through the games, I start saying Vortex. I don't know why, but then Optics. I don't know why I like that word so much. Optics, top tier. I have a player. I think his name's Sub Optics. So top tier.
It couldn't happen to be anything to do with Optic, like the whole Optic gaming brand or anything, would it?
Couldn't be. No, we're not sponsored by them, so no.
Well, no. I'm just saying because because that word just kind of seems to roll off the tongue a little bit, and obviously the popular org and brand and whatnot, so makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm also weird. I like the word opaque. I think it's really pretty in a weird way. But that's just me. I don't know. I'm weird.
I can get with that. I can get by that.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad somebody sees it. Who do we have? Okay, we're still waiting on Boost. Hopefully they get in here soon.
I was gonna say, I feel like I've casted SP before, but I don't believe I've casted SP Eclipse. So yeah, the only name I do recognize here is obviously Tasers.
It's okay. Yeah, I did, but that's okay. At least you're here now and I get to say happy birthday. I hate missing out on people's birthday or they just don't think that I remember these types of things. So yeah, anyways, there's Tasers. There's our boy. Okay, good night, Clarky. Thanks for coming out and saying hi. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
What up, Tasers? Hey, good luck, man.
Ryuk's here. I'm good, Ryuk. How are you? Opaque is aesthetically?
Aesthetically, yeah.
Aesthetically? What? Aesthetically is such a weird word. Not just the pronunciation. I like how it's spelled. Yeah. Very, very true though, Meta. Yes, I agree. Of course. I hope you've been well, Nels. It's been a minute. I haven't been able to catch up with you. I haven't even been able to find you. I'm gonna be honest here. So I hope you've been well. I hope everything's been going good. They said, how are you, Royal and Jedi? How are you, Jedi?
Well, I'm doing great. So things are slightly less chaotic IRL, so we're here for that. But yeah, I've just been kind of vibing.
Love that.
So cannot complain. Also, one word that I find funny and at least like slightly amusing that most people don't, moist.
Oh my god. I knew you were gonna bring that up. I knew you were gonna bring that up.
Hey. I don't know what you're talking about.
There we go. Oh my goodness. I know Roro. He was like one of the OGs when I first opened up my org. This is a face-off of the century for me. What about Ointment? I love that. I love Ointment. I feel like a little pig sometimes. Ointment.
Oink oink.
Literally. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Let's get this caster off your screen so we can full screen this game here. Alright, we're gonna head on over to spectator mode. And let these teams know we are good to join on in and get this game started. I'm super excited.
Oh my.
Swasi, welcome on in. Oh, they said they're rooting for Taze. Let's go. Alrighty, we got our first game, first kickoff. Here we go. We got Tasers and Candy on kickoff. Nightmare with the cheat up, moving downfield. Nightmare with the follow-up, getting it center. Roro is there, and Ginger with the block as the ball goes to the right side. We have a little bit of a slow motion. Candy with another shot. Ginger with a great save. Ball still in a danger zone here, but no boost team member is there. Ball's back at mid, and we have an attack. A great turnaround here.
Ginger putting it mid, but Candy with a nice cutoff. Might be a nice counterattack here. Optics will buy his team some time. Demo also coming in from Tasers, helping kind of alleviate the offensive pressure here. Optics kind of bang that, which will take that. Nightmare gets it past one, almost able to get it past the second. The ball kind of dangerously close here. The boost half, but they hold position for the moment. So far, minute in, no scoring yet. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out a little bit.
Great attack, keeping the ball rolling towards Candy. Optics with a touch though. Nice little volley. Candy still sticking, getting in the way of the attack. Going up the wall, Candy still with it. Ginger just misses it, and that one's gonna go in.
Yeah, it looked like at first a double commit on the sidewall, but Candy kind of takes that from his teammate. Was able to get a nice shot on target, unfortunately just not able to get to save. Our first goal of the game, almost a minute and a half, minute 15 or so. It's Candy taking off the back wall. Gets a nice little dribble here, not able to really stick with it though. Trying to get the bump. Optics will send that to the corner. And he misses a shot. And Ginger Vortex unfortunately not able to sink that one in, but Tasers is there to sink that one in, tying us up.
Woo! But what a shot. A great demo. And then he gets the cut, and honestly, great little rotation. I don't even want to say rotation, but you all know what I mean. A little drift of the car, and now we have a tie game. 3 minutes, 31 seconds on the clock. Tasers with kickoff, gaining some fieldage. Ginger with the follow-up, pushing the ball to the backboard, and Nightmare is going to be taken over. Going with the air dribble, getting past the midfield. Roro with the follow-up off the crossbar. Candy with the rebound, and that one's in.
Candy's a little lucky that they didn't put that on their teammate who had just fallen off the backboard there with Roro. It might be an unfortunate team save there, but to their credit, Boost now back in the lead. Kind of fast-paced action here after a slightly slow start. Both teams kind of heating up a little bit. Just Nightmare will take it off the sidewall. Gets a flipper set. Does not manage to sink that one in. As I say that, a nice follow-up there from Candy.
And they say, yeah, right. Great attack by Ginger, and Candy just so happened to be there. Great touch, placing it right in the center. That's going to push us to kickoff number 5. We have a 1-3 game. Boost taking the lead here. The ball goes into the right side. We got Nightmare taking it into the corner. Nice center, but Tasers has the clear. Ball's back at center. Great touch by Optic, sending it to the backboard. Roro on defense sends it all the way back down. Ginger with a great touch. Tasers with the follow-up. turning things around here as he launches it to Optics off the wall, playing the bounce. Nightmare getting in the way, turning things around, grabbing that corner boost, popping the ball up one more time, and Candy with the takeover. Ginger getting bumped, still able to get in the way. Ball's going to the backboard once again. Nightmare could not get a touch on that, so Ginger is now going to be taken over. We have a 50, turning things around. Roro now getting 50 by Optics as he gets bumped. Ball's going back over to Tasers off the wall, and we now have another 50, pinching to the other side.
Coming in there from Nightmare, not able to get that one on target, though he does get a demo for his trouble. Candy stalls the ball, gets a past one. Playing it a little awkwardly, Vortex will get the 50. Nightmare's up for that one, he gets a nice little play on it. But again, just off the target. It's Candy with a shot on target, denied that time by Vortex. A little awkward there on the sidewall, but Roro will get possession for his team. Quickly lost though, as Optics will send it the other way. Tries to get it there mid for his team, he does, but Vortex will get 50'd. Tasers gets 50'd as well. And a nice save, good hustle play there from him. Trying to keep that one out of his net, keep his team in this one. Just under a minute and a half now remaining, 2-goal deficit for SP Eclipse. Still winnable, still within this.
It is. There we have another goal by Candy, extending the lead even further for Team Boost here. That's a 3-goal deficit with only a minute 21 remaining. It seems like it's close, but I feel like 3's about, you know, the good cutoff stage, especially like in 3, where it's like, it's not as easy to get that back or to go down by that many.
Yeah, definitely possible, but to your point, definitely a lot harder at that point.
Yeah, like if it was 2, you have a little bit more of a stretch where it's like the threshold's more closer to 5 probably, but here we go. We got SP Eclipse on defense once again as they try and get around them. They are unable to. We got Nightmare stopping the momentum just a little bit. Ginger sending it downfield. In comes Optics. A great catch, but it's shut down by Candy as they send it all the way back to Tasers as third man on the backboard, basically. Ball going at center. Roro getting attacked. Taser just misses the 50, and third man Optics gets way, but Nightmare is on it as they try and get it center. A little bit of a double commit there happening. Taser just misses it once again, but the ball is rolling out. So SB Eclipse is looking all right now. We got 20 seconds to go. Just like we kind of said, that 3-goal deficit's really going to eat them up here. So it's looking like it's going to go in favor of Boost as we have our 10-second countdown.
Yeah, and it kind of just felt like Boost had way more possession than did SP Eclipse, which will probably end up showing in the end here on the scoreboard for like the shots and everything of that nature. So if SP Eclipse can kind of get possession of the ball a little more, yeah, you have 10 shots to 1. So, and then you have 3 saves, and then no saves for Boost, so it's fairly lopsided in that regard. I feel like SP Eclipse, they can get a little bit more offensively going, then I imagine this game too, and the rest of the series will probably be a lot closer.
Most definitely. I mean, just taking a look at these stats here, we got a total of 10 shots, 0 saves, and 1 shot, 3 saves. So statistically, it looked like a little bit of a slower game. Offense coming from Boost looks good, but I mean, there was 3 saves, so that means there were 7 shots. 4 of them went in, so that leaves another 3 that were just missed, not calculated for. So yeah, not too much happened that game. Not a total crazy blowout. So let's see what happens in game number 2 if SP is gonna turn things around here. Take it away, Jedi.
Well, to that point, it says game 2. First kickoff underway. Tasers will get the win, but Nightmare with possession gets it past 1. Optics off the backboard, able to get it past 1. Roro shot on target denied by Tasers. Candy hitting the devil into Tasers too, so kind of nullifying the offensive pressure here. But as I say that, the shot comes in. Denied though by Nightmare. And a little bit faster this time is SP Eclipse.
Yep, and they are back on defense. In comes Nightmare off the corner wall. Great follow-up by Roro, but it's denied by Ginger. Optics now has the clear, but he's got no boost. He does get the mid, so now he is traveling downfield with the ball, trying to get it to Tasers, but defense is just on it. And now they have a breakaway. It is an open net, but the shot is wide. Trying to get the center, trying to get that wall pinch, couldn't quite do it. Ginger now with the touch, getting stopped by Candy as they move it all the way down a field. Robo trying to get that follow-up, couldn't quite get the touch, but it's still a shot on net by Candy. Optics with the save as Ginger now tries to move down the field. Nightmare with a great 50, pushing the ball into the corner, right where his teammate Roro was. Tasers on the attack, loses possession to Nightmare in the second 50, and in comes Candy getting past Optics. Going for the shot, and it's a great one at that, but Ginger was there with the save.
Tasers just getting in the way of that one. Tries to take possession, but gets blocked for his troubles. As Nightmare will get a small double tap, but ball going back the other way now. Roro with possession gets it past one. Over to Candy. Candy trying for the cheeky little redirect. Unfortunately, just not able to reach that one. Tasers gets met by Nightmare. Nightmare still trying to keep possession for his team. Will pop it up to Candy. Candy with a shot on target. Denied by Optics. Tasers putting that one out mid. Candy will read that. Ginger pass out to Optics. Just missed on the pass. He saw the vision, unfortunately just not able to connect on that one. And already almost 2.5 minutes gone, and we still don't have our first score.
No, pretty incredible. I mean, huge change in pace, and this is a completely different game than our last game. So pretty good to see, you know. SP is now actually keeping up. Here we have a shot. As I say that, I totally just catch it, so I am so sorry, SP. They were able to keep up, and I mean, 2:30 exactly on the clock, so it's still halftime. It's only 1 point. Still able to turn things around here. Let's see what happens as we go to kickoff number 2 here. We got Roro and Ginger on a kickoff. As it goes up, Tasers is there. The shot is wide. Defense misses that. We do have a capitalization, but Nightmare is able to recover. Ginger going for a shot, and Candy with the save. Tasers now with the shot. Nightmare with the save, pushing it out. Gets the follow-up, 50, and pushes the ball past midfield. Optics sends it over to Candy on defense. Wrong team there as Roro now takes the 50. Tasers with the takeover. It's a shot saved by Candy. Great backboard defense there as it goes up the wall. Ginger has the turnaround, and Nightmare is there.
I'm glad it wasn't me that Casper cursed it this time. Because it tends to be me in this scenario. But Tasers with a nice demo. We'll see if SB Eclipse can kind of bring this one back. They still do have plenty of time. They're having a lot more offensive pressure this time around, so that does bode well in their favor to try and tie this one up. This Nightmare gets met off the sidewall, gets it out mid though. Candy will take possession. Tries to go off the ceiling. Gets bumped for his troubles as well, but that shot might be on, and it's not. It's just wide. It's Tasers fighting Candy for possession, but Candy will set it out mid. Tasers has possession again. Does get it taken off his car. Counterattack coming in. Nightmare putting it almost on target, but just wide as we go into our final minute of regulation.
1 minute remaining. Just as the Jedi said, we got Optics trying to get a set up there. Ginger does get in the way, trying to keep it active on the offensive side, but Roro is there. Getting the save. Bouncing the ball off of the wall there. Nightmare now in possession as he goes off the backboard. Candy with a touch, pushing the ball into the right side corner of SP here. We do have a shot, but it is not on target as Ginger sends it out to Tasers. It's looking like a 3v1 here. Defense almost gets outplayed. A great save by Roro. Optics with the rebound, and that one's denied as well. We got SP battling it out, fighting for their life here. Another soft shot by Ginger, shut down by Nightmare. Optics with the turnaround. SP is on the offense heavily here, but defense is just immaculate coming from teams.
Yeah, you're thinking that might have been the golden opportunity for SB Eclipse, but they get one more shot at this. As Vortex with a shot on target gets denied by Roro. Tasers will send it over to the side. It bounces up. Can they keep it up in time? No, they will not. Boost will take game number 2, and again, a much closer game than was game number 1, which, to be fair, it wasn't like game 1 was a complete stomping, but they're a much closer game, a much better game. You have, 9 shots for each team, and roughly about the same amount of saves. Yeah, you have exactly the same amount of saves and shots for each team. The only difference being that one goal was a goal that went in, was the difference in this one.
That's absolutely crazy. I mean, wow. Yeah, 3-3-3 and then the 2-2-5, but then they almost have 3-3-3 coming from SP Eclipse on the defensive side, and then almost, again, 3-3-3 over on the boost side. But, yeah, statistically, these teams are neck and neck, and you know, looking at the score, 1-0, that's how we're going to end game number 2, coming from a 3-goal deficit in game number 1. So, again, a completely different game than what we saw previously. So, I'm really excited to see game number 3 happen, because this is game point. Boost just needs one more win, and they take the series in a 3-0 fashion. But not to say that it's over. SP, this is their last chance to keep themselves alive and push for a win here.
As you said, it is the last chance. Not exactly out of it just yet. As anyone can note, the game can be momentum-based, so you get one good game under your belt. Could very easily spell a 3-0 comeback. And as I say that, Candy with a nice little tap off kickoff manages to get that one in, and already 6 seconds in, we have our first goal.
I was kind of questioning Optic's touch there. He had the cheat up. It was solely just him. He didn't have a 50, so like, I want to know what happened and why he got that touch, because that was probably the most awkward that I have seen Optics in this entire series. But anyways, kickoff number 2 already happening. SP back on defense, but Tages is going to turn things around, take the ball into the corner, a little bit of a double commit. Optics having to go back and rotates it to the other side. Ball's going up the ball. Tasers with the turnaround, going with the ball, but defense pushes it out. Great touch by them as they pop it up, get past Optics. Can't quite get a bump there. Ginger trying to get it towards the net, but Railroad's not going to happen. Taser now trying to take a shot, and Candy stops it early. Optics now off the backboard, and Candy over to Roro once again. Another 50, pushing the ball towards the net. Almost a demo on Optics, unable to get it, but the shot is wide anyways. We got SP back on defense, a nice pass, a pop center. Tasers gets beat by Candy. Ginger going up for it, gets bumped off the play, and once again, we have SP on defense. Just outside the net. Oh my goodness, great touch by Tasers there.
It's a good defensive play there to keep that one out of their net. Keeps us to a manageable goal difference still of 1. As everyone's kind of faking each other here on the offensive side. Ember with the touch. Gets it off the sidewall, passes it down to Candy. Candy almost with the shot on target. Vortex getting hit up. Optics sending out to the side, almost getting the second touch. And again, counterattack coming in. 2 people on the left side here of that wall. And that makes things a little bit awkward there for Boost, but they're really able to buy some time. This Nightmare with the touch as well. Jesus will send that one back, tries to stay with it. Tries to get a bump there, it looked like as well, and unfortunately not able to get what he wanted. Vortex maybe with a shot on target, but the backboard defense is good here for Boost. Keep that one out of their net. And Tasers maybe has a shot on target. Taken away by Vortex. A bit interesting decision there with that one. That seems like they're being a little frantic here.
Just a little bit, but I mean, we know that Boost is a hard team to score against. As I say that, Candy scores another one on SP, so I can see that they're kind of frantic. It is their last chance here. I think they're just falling under the pressure just a little bit, but we got 2 minutes, 32 seconds on the clock. Still enough time for 2 goals here. Another Jason 2. They can get it back. We have a save. No rebound as we have a demo on Roro. Tasers now with the breakaway. Roro back. just in the nick of time. What a recovery. Like, spawn point, recovery, read on the play, everything. Boost is looking really good out here. I just want to say that. Like, I didn't want to say anything too soon, like in game number 1, even though they looked really good. But all in all, the rotations, the positioning of this team is incredible.
Yeah, with 2 demo attacker might have been a good opportunity for SP Eclipse, but unfortunately they're not able to make anything of it. But they might be able to there with a nice pass from Taser, and that's far down. Oh, you hate to see it. That would have been the golden opportunity for SP Eclipse to get back into this one.
And it could have gone, you know, in favor of their mentality too, especially if they're freaking out, you know. It's like, okay, cool, we got one on the board, we're good to go, you know, cutting that lead in half. But a minute and 15 on the clock. Roro going for another shot. It is saved away. Great touch by Tasers. Another attack inbound as Roro goes from the corner. Nightmare with the shot and Ginger with the save. A great read. In comes Candy. Tasers with the read on that, sending the ball all the way down the field. Nightmare with the touch, taking it to the corner as he grabs that corner boost. Tries to get around 1. Does get past Ginger. Roro taking the shot. Tasers with an easy save as he pops it out. And it's an open net. Oh my goodness. Tasers cutting the lead in half.
All they needed was one good touch, and that's exactly what they got. Last man up. Kind of cheated up a little bit too much, it looked like, there for the defense for boost. So, a bit of a boon, if you will, for SP Eclipse. So, 47 seconds, only down 1 goal now. Still winnable. But, as we mentioned beforehand, this is last opportunity. This Nightmare managed to dunk that one in. Almost a beautiful save there from SP Eclipse. I believe that was Tasers. Yeah, almost able to get that save, but unfortunately just not enough.
Very unfortunate. Again, that does extend the lead for Team Boost here. Tasers with the breakaway though, taking the shot, and there it is.
One of the Boost players was a little AFK there. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but if you'll take that O and the disconnect comes in, that's a little unfortunate if you're Boost. So we'll see if SP Eclipse can kind of take advantage of this. This quite literally is their opportunity to try and equalize this so they keep themselves in this series.
Yeah. They cannot land a shot for the life of them. Oh my goodness. We had 2 just outside the net. Third chance, and defense is on it. We now have SP back on their back wheels. Oh my goodness, another shot inbound. Candy.
The missed touch ends up being the demise. Vortex, unfortunately, not able to hit that one. He gets the clear on that one. You think that's a good opportunity for them to maybe score, but alas, it does not seem it was meant to be. As the clock dwindles down here, another one for the road from Nightmare, and Boost able to keep the lead, despite the scare of a DC there for them, and they take this series 3-0 as we play out the last 4 seconds as a formality.
Oh my goodness, what a series and a show coming from Boost. I mean, they've been in a 2v3. You know, for a good portion of, you know, game number 3, and they were still able to hold it down, which is mighty impressive.
Yeah, it's not exactly an easy task. Like, it's doable, mind you, but it's still a difficult thing to do.
Most definitely. Well, that's gonna do it here, you guys. This has been Team Boost versus SP Eclipse in CPL for week number 5. Thank you so much to Jedi for coming to co-cast. Do you have any last words before we raid on out?
Thank you for having me co-cast with you, and GG's to both teams. It's still a good series all in all. Obviously, as a caster, we wish it would have been Game 5, but that's caster bias for you. But still some good games.
Indeed. Some great players out there. And like I said, like, I know Roro and Taz, and I've casted for SP Eclipse before, so it's good to be back, and I love CPL, so big shout out to everybody. But yeah, you guys, I am gonna raid out. I do wanna say hello and goodbye to everybody if you're just joining us. This was a little bit quicker of a stream. I do have to get going, actually, unfortunately, otherwise I would hang out some more, but most definitely hit that follow button. Follow me on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, the whole 9 yards. I'm everywhere and nowhere all at the same time. You already know. But you guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you are watching from. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay royal. You already know the deal. And if you don't, you do now. Welcome on in. I'm so happy to meet you guys. Super excited that you're here. And I hope to see you guys next time. For sure. Alright, Twitch is bugging out, so yep, that's lovely.